this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down. Flush to his right. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
1st and 10.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Bud Dupree, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. To try again after the sack. Cousins. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Cousins on 1st down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now Cousins. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Kirk first and 10, Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's first and 10 at the 18. Following the interception, Cousins. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Cousins now. Flushed out right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. This will be caught at about the 6. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Cousins again. That's to his running back, complete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Able to break the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside of the 5. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Running from the gun with Henry. Good strength, but not able to get a whole lot. Tackle shy of the 10. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And that pass caught by Sterling Sharp. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10.
45-yard line.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Herbert. Looking deep for Hayward Bay. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, and he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Stephon Diggs, 50 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Good. Makes the score Niners 7, Seahawks nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
On 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't...
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
They'll run with Montgomery. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down and goal. Cousins. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. On Herbert, his third interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, Cousins. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the red zone now, Cousins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Sterling Sharp, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Back to the air, Herbert on second down. He's got his man at Sterling Sharp. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Herbert. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Herbert sacked. A loss of 5 yards. And it's third down. Third and long.
Herbert just beat the play clock. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. They snap it to Herbert. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Darius Hayward-Bay. 44 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
A second down throw for Cousins. And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third
and short yardage. Cousins escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. He's going to float this one. And that's caught at the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From the gun, here's Cousins. He goes full extension, and he's got it. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. To the air again, it's Cousins. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 more yards. Complete to David Montgomery.
Play action now. Cousins going deep for Diggs, and he hauls it in the end zone.